All right, we're live. We got some dope news to talk about right after the intro. Oh, I didn't put my intro in here. Whatever, we're just going live. Whoa, I didn't even realize I don't have my intro on this. All right, we have some dope news. We're going to go right into it. Again, new PC, still some adjustments, but let's talk about Switch 2 games and how much they're going to be costing us this generation. What's up, Bowsette? First one in the chat. If you're coming in, give the stream a thumbs up. This article is coming via comicbook.com and it is titled Nintendo games reportedly increasing in price with Switch 2, and here's by how much. So let's get right into the juicy details of what the prices are going to be for these Switch 2 games. What's up, Crazy Old School, JT Gaming? What's up, everybody coming into the chat? Give the stream a thumbs up. Nintendo Switch 2 games are reportedly going to be more expensive than current Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo has yet to officially announce its next console, but according to a plethora of rumors and leaks, its successor to the uh, Nintendo Switch releasing next year. And when you consider the massive success of the Switch, this isn't that surprising. That said, while the Switch 2 may end up being similar in concept and design to the current model, interesting to see how close it'll be to the current model. It's releasing in a far different, more hostile economy. Out of control inflation has made everything more expensive, including the cost of making and shipping games. We're going to get to the actual price and stuff soon. It's also devalued the money that made. As a result, everyone has been increasing the price of the games, minus Nintendo. Apparently, that's changing. All right. Oh, I was where I was supposed to be at. All right. When Nintendo released Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, y'all remember when Tears of the Kingdom came out? How much did Tears of the Kingdom cost? Nintendo charged us $70 for this game, and well worth it. Tears of the Kingdom, phenomenal game. And this is the most expensive game Nintendo's ever made, so it makes sense. But this is the only game it did this with, though. Throughout the Nintendo Switch generation, it never charged more than $60 other than this one time. PlayStation and Xbox only charged $60 during the PS4 and Xbox generation, but increased their ceiling to $70 with the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles. And now that Nintendo has its new console, it's reportedly following suit. Here's the information. The report comes way of Nintendo insider Zippo, fairly well known and fairly reliable source when it comes to Nintendo. According to the leaker, Nintendo is bumping $60 games to $70. This means major mainline installments in the series such as Mario, Mario Kart, Zelda, Fire Emblem, Smash Brothers, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, Metroid, and more will cost an extra $10 a pop. Over the course of an entire console generation, this obviously adds up pretty quickly, so it's a major, albeit unsurprising development. All right, so this is the direct quote. Yes, the dreaded day is almost here. It's not something people want to hear, but it's happening. This is my kids playing in the background. Yes, Nintendo's next generation games will be priced higher than the last gen by $10. And this sort of makes sense to be on price parity with PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS. Games are more expensive to make. Zelda, they said that this was their most expensive game ever. And this game hasn't even tapped into like what is graphically possible. Tie this with the rumors that the next Mario Kart game is going to be looking amazing according to leaks. They're putting a lot more development resources into these games, and it's going to cost more. Nintendo's always had a weird pricing model. I remember for the most part, the NES, $49.99. That's how much the games cost. I remember $49.99 off the top of my head, $50 games on the NES. Super Nintendo, they're all over the place. Some games were $49, some games were $70. I think some Super Nintendo games were like $80 with the FX chip. Super Nintendo games were like expensive. Some of the games were 50, some were like 80, some were 70. Like I just remember the Super Nintendo pricing being all over the place. Nintendo 64 is when Nintendo lost their mind. Some games were $90. $70. The Nintendo 64 was the most expensive Nintendo ever went with games, and their prices were crazy. And then they went to CDs. Prices went back down to 50. Been 50 for the most part, then 60 this generation, and now it's like we're going to a $70 price point going forward, which I don't care. I'm cool with. I buy $70 games on my PS5 anyway. But with the $70 price increase, we got to see an increase in graphical fidelity and quality. I mean, not quality. Nintendo games are already quality, but just graphical fidelity, having the games look better. So $70 looks like what we're going to be paying for the Switch 2. Let me read a couple comments before I head out. This no resale business. I'll just start making my own. I heard something about PS5 lately, but reselling games are going to be obsolete soon anyway, because whether you like it or not, everybody's going to go all digital. I think this next generation will be the generation where everybody finally goes all digital. The writing's on the wall. Seems not at the beginning, but towards mid or towards the end, everything's gonna be digital. Lake Show, just get used to it because it's happening, boy. What's up, Lake Show? Hope you're doing good, bro. All right, that's all I have for the stream, man. Price point of the Switch 2 games. I might stream some 2K on my gaming channel. We'll see. All right. What do you guys think about a $70 price point for Switch 2 games, which I sort of like, knowing that Nintendo will pump more quality games out? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know, but before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We peace. Now we out. I don't have my intro and outro on this.